Coworkers from Hell Stories. According to Reddit. Number 14. Of course you're going through the wrong headset. Every day we stray further from God's light. As long as we have it now, the music should be fine. I work with a woman who is threatened by other women. Damn. Especially if they're younger and have more education than her. She consistently tries to discourage women from furthering their education and constantly tries to get women she is threatened by fired. She is a goddamn nightmare. Nothing worse than women who are actively trying to sabotage other people, because if they can't have nice things, then why should anybody else? It's truly harrowing stuff, man. Someday people will get their shit together, but it feels like every day that's getting further and further away from where we are. A hello to the chat. Hello to Pandaren, Linda, Alexander, Alante, Teddy, and Candor. Wow. You did it. Number 13, though. I had a coworker who was always gossiped about others. No, not who was always gossiped about. They always gossiped about others and would say horrible things about everybody in the office. It created a super toxic culture and caused many people to leave, but because they didn't like the work, not because they didn't like the work, they hated the culture. I don't know, man. I just feel like there's got to be a way to not make yourself available to much of that nonsense in the office. And I know it's cruel, because the best solution is not to talk to anybody and let them just do their own thing. But I don't know, man. Some people at work to work. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as it sounds, some people are at work to work. Hello to my man Bradley. Kyle says refrigerate the long package. Oh yeah? Oh no, I opened it up and I already saw what was in there, so I appreciate it. Thank you for the length, the longness of it all. I also have the other gift in here. I know what it is, but Dia doesn't. So Dia, you should open that up. Special thanks to Bradley once again for a hearty and wonderful package. Is this what he wanted, for us to admire his package on stream? It's a nice package. He gift wrapped this one. Yeah, so I bet it's really gonna blow your mind what it is when you have. Did you read the tag?
No.
Okay, no, don't read the tag. Yeah.
Why would you make mention of it?
No, I was just wondering if you read it beforehand, so you could.
This is heavy.
It's heavy, yeah. What do you think it might be?
I don't know.
Come on, just give us some guesses here.
Maybe it's like a food item that you had on your list.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't deny that. That's true. That's what it is.
Okay, so it's a food item.
Okay.
I don't know what food items you have on your list, though. So I can't give a further guess than that. I just know that you have food.
Well, it's 2 pounds.
Like, I would have guessed that. That's so odd.
No, I just want you to know it's 2 pounds of whatever you're going to open when you get that open.
It's Butterfingers! Oh my gosh, you're going to enjoy the crap out of this.
Yeah, because I love Butterfingers and you know it.
Yep.
And now Bradley knows it. Huh?
Why did you have me open it?
Just because I wanted to see where you might have gone in the way of what could have been in there.
Oh no, yeah, no, like I don't know specifically.
I just appreciate that Bradley gift wrapped a 2 pound package of Butterfingers. That's the coolest gift, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well now I have to read the tag.
What does the tag say?
Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfingers.
Yeah, because that was the tag line.
Yeah.
A tag line on a tag. Hmm?
Yeah.
A tag on Titan, dear. Hmm?
We need to finish that show. So that we get to listen to it when people are mad.
People are mad about the show?
The final season, because of the animation. There's CGI, and so people aren't very happy with the way the CGI looks.
Remind me about something video game related, and I'll tell you later, okay?
Wait.
Remind me with the phrase Game Pass.
Wait, later in the stream?
No, remind me with the phrase Microsoft. Yeah, later in the stream so I can get through more of these without turning it into a video game thing. 2 entries in. Thank you once again, Bradley. As we continue this list, number 12 says, she almost got me fired because she wanted... Do you know what the crazy and sad part about this list is? Unless the second entry has a bunch of gay men that are gossiping hard in the office, the likelihood is that all of these entries have been about women who have just been like a little bit nuts in the workplace. That's fucked up. So number 12 reads, she almost got me fired because she wanted to find the weakest looking guy to be her errand boy. Why is that your job? When I told her politely to go fuck herself, she told HR that I had been taking work out of her queue in the system. It wasn't a very good lie though, because why would I want to do more work than I have to? I even said that, or I even articulated this to HR in the disciplinary meeting. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. G. Van Arsdale says, I tuned in midway into the package and was hoping that he had gotten both Dia and himself PS5s. Can you imagine a box big enough and heavy enough to support 2 PS5s? Come on now. Besides, Anil, the hero, has gone above and beyond and helped me secure the PS5 of ages. In time, we will get Dia a part of that life, and then it'll become so hot in this room that we might as well just, get it all wood finished and get some coals. It's fucking sauna, you know what I mean?
We don't need coals. It'll be...
Yeah. I guess we can just, splish, what's the word? Flick water at the PS4? The PS5s, sorry. And then it'll just create some of that steam,
And some of that fire.
Dude, do we want to be... That's a real catch-22. You have PS5s, but it's too hot to stay alive. Wow. Number 11. Okay. He told general manager that he might be a bit late for shift due to his second job. When the general manager reluctantly said okay, he apparently took this as thinking he had free reign to come and go as he pleased. He would show up anywhere from 7:30 to 8:30 for his 7 o'clock shift. Then when the doors closed, he would insist that he needed to head out, and he had an early meeting the following morning, etc., leaving everyone else to do closing work. He also had another issue, like being rude to customers and other employees. Dia, this sounds like everybody was covering for him while complaining about him, when in reality, all they had to do was go, hey, I'm not covering for this guy's work, and if he wants to leave, that's his thing. But he makes a habit out of it, and we're going to document how often he does this. You really need to just, and maybe if you want to be a nice guy in the workplace, you break off somebody in a way where you're like, hey, listen, I'm leveling with you. Stop doing this. If it reaches a point where we're trying to do too much because of what you're not doing, then, we're going to take the steps necessary. And to be honest, that's if you want to be nice. You don't owe these people any explanation or any kind of bullshit like that. When they're not doing their job, you deserve to get fired. Do your fucking job. People mostly kept quiet until one day a higher level employee had to sub on the night shift. When he went to leave early and the rest of us with work, the manager flipped and said, if you lay a fucking finger... It's really weird that we opened up Butterfingers today. It's really weird. If you lay a fucking finger on the money before this work is completely done, don't bother coming back. The guy insisted that he had permission and left anyway. When our general manager returned and he tried to come back, our manager said, you warned me that you were going to be late one time, and I never once gave you permission to otherwise start late or leave early. Clean out your locker now. Well, that's what's up,
That's a good conclusion to that story.
I'm glad that it did go that way because unfortunately, from the way that it was written, it made it seem as if people would have just tolerated that. When I'm not saying that you need to squeal, but there's other ways to basically say, hey, this isn't my work. So what you think is like something that I'm not getting done is actually something I'm not responsible for. You get where I'm coming from? And then if the follow-up questions are like, well, who is responsible for it? Then we can say, hey, this one dude that keeps leaving. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man. G Van Arsdale, you got one nice You Fucking Suck Bitch by Lose. Damn. Who do you think hurt Lose? Do you think that they named him that or he named himself that? Because if there's one thing that I have to admit, it's if you named yourself that, then you lose. Get it, Dia?
Yep, I got it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. It's too easy. Number 10. I work shifts, okay? I can't go home unless I pass over my reports to the next person face to face. One particular bitch. I love that. Like it just came out of nowhere. One particular bitch loves coming in late, not 5 or 10 minutes late. I'm talking 25 to 30 minutes late. You gotta wonder how motherfuckers dealing with this. And like, here's the thing, Dia. We live in the age of technology where everybody has a phone and a camera where we can just, record something. And you know what looks really bad? Anything that somebody does more than 3 times. Anything. Sometimes doing it over 2 times is kind of weird.
Yep.
But if you catch somebody doing something 3 times and then you're showing them the 4th time, they've seen enough, So if this person has made a habit, they're habitually late because they clearly believe that they can get away with this until the day that they die. Make an example out of this motherfucker. Sometimes at work, I agree that you don't even want to put yourself in the middle of it in a way where they know that it's you, because then they'll get mad at you. That's what people always do. Whenever they are wrong, they look for people to get mad at. And it's like, bitch, you the one did this though. Oh boy. The best part is that she loves bitching about how everybody else is always on her ass for coming in late. She literally lives 5 minutes walk away from work, so no one knows why she's always late. Well, we know why she's late, And if y'all keep letting her get away with it, she has no reason to be on time. I feel like just thinking about how hot a bunch of PS5s would make me is making me hot.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Oh, it's hot in here though. Well, we need to end this and pring prong down the shiggle shroops. You know what I mean, girl? Blood owl. Can't believe you're exposing that to me like that. Wow, dude. Unbelievable. You know that one song that's like, you're unbelievable.
Yes.
I think the rest of that song sucks. I don't like that song, right?
No, too soon.
Too soon for what? They died?
No, I mean too soon.
Oh.
That would be sad.
I thought you were telling me that the person who wrote that song died.
I don't know. I don't know any other stuff by them or who they are, to be honest. Does anyone know?
If somebody can tell me who sings that song, You're Unbelievable, then you'll get my recognition. No, excuse me. Whoa. Dia, excuse you.
Oh, yeah, because people can hear me that clearly from over here.
Did I say pring prong the shiggle shroops out loud? Did I say that?
You're asking the wrong.
Maybe. I'm sorry. If I've, let's continue with the list. How about that? Number 9. I briefly had a coworker at my current job at a local grocery store. Let's refer to them as Fred. Fred is one of those people who's always talking on the phone in the break room, and that's my personal pet peeve at work. Why? Because the break room isn't for your personal conversation. Take it outside, bitch. More often than not, he's usually arguing with his girlfriend, and he doesn't seem to care that anybody's listening. He'd do other annoying, gross things like chewing with his mouth wide open, wiping his boogers all over the place. Really? But then there was one day when he tried to flush a hot pocket down the toilet. What am I reading? What am I reading? Needless to say, it didn't play out so well, and temporarily put an end to our closest employee restroom right by the break room. He destroyed the bathroom trying to flush a hot pocket. He surprisingly didn't get fired over that, but he did get fired when one of his old high school teachers came in shopping and threw a whole sack of potatoes at her. Yeah. You threw a sack of potatoes at a teacher when you're working somewhere? What is wrong with you? She was an elderly woman who got seriously injured, and both the ambulance and cops had to get involved. I never did hear about what happened to this old teacher, but Fred, on the other hand, is currently in jail for not only assaulting his teacher, but he apparently also attacked his lawyer for reasons unknown. That's Fred. Yo, I don't understand what kind of drugs in the world exist. You know? And I'm not sure what is more, like, strange. You working somewhere with someone, and then an old high school teacher comes in, not just figuratively old, like, you know, they used to teach them at the high school, but literally old, age-wise, old lady hobbling in there, and you throwing a sack of potatoes at this person? What the hell does she instill in you? Do you believe that she sabotaged your future? Wow. Like, this just sends a feeling down my body. I need to get through these, man, because I'm impressed. These are impressive, I think. Number 8, this woman who was one of those people who always had to one-up you. Like, if you cut your thumb off, she would just recently saw one. No, if you cut your thumb off, she was just recently sawed in half. She was constantly complaining and miserable, and it was so draining. You know what's really wild, Dia?
What?
Some people seem to work in places where talking to people seems to be mandatory. But what if I told you talking to people was actually optional?
Even if you don't talk to them, they will talk at you because you are there. So there is no conversation needed with some people. It's just, I see you, and it seems like you're not doing anything important or talking to someone, so I'm gonna talk to you. It's like, this isn't talking.
Number 7. I used to work part-time at a shipping warehouse, and at one point we ended up hiring this 16-year-old kid. He made a ton of mistakes, and we ended up having to fix them for him. But I give him the benefit of the doubt at first just because he was new. But not only did he never learn from his fuck-ups, but he was incredibly lazy and lacked self-awareness. There were instances where he would be given a task, but then he'd either dick around on his phone most of the time, or hide out in the bathroom for like 45 minutes, and then he'd hope that we wouldn't notice. Sometimes he'd just whine to make the supervisor, or whine to my supervisor that he didn't want to do whatever he was assigned to do. Because of that, he would often take the entire day to do like 30 minutes of work, and would then complain that he had too much work piled on him. It was ridiculous. He lasted maybe a month before my supervisor let him go. Okay.
How do you last that long? There are places where they would let you go for less. But this person was allowed to work there for about a month. That's insanity to me.
Sometimes you want to fix. I feel like sometimes when I see that there's so much hurting and strangeness and people just miserable, I want to fix them, even though sometimes fixing them is either not something that can be done or something that they would have to make the choice up to do within themselves. And I often compare it to like maybe a girl who sees a picture of a cat and thinks I'll never be able to hug all of the cats in the world and then just gets really upset. I consider both of them irrational, is what I'm trying to say. And I am irrational reading these things and being so perplexed thinking about people that of course I can't fix because I'm here and they're there. Number 6, my old boss could be really good, but here are some of the things leading up to her getting fired. She would berate people into taking her random vitamins.
How do you trick someone into taking her vitamins? Or she taking their vitamins?
The weirdness is, this is phrased in a way where I'm not sure if they mean that she had vitamins and she would yell at people until they took her vitamins.
Yes, it seems like
that's what the way that it's meant.
Yeah, because it's her random vitamins that she would make people take.
Boy.
With her words.
Dia, what could a stranger say to you that would make you take a pill that they offer you? What could anybody, I would fight if a family member tried to offer me a pill saying you need to take this.
I'd be like,
so how could a coworker or...
And then never take it. I would just take it with me, but then never actually take it. Because fuck you mean, unless I bought this stuff, why?
I'm so sorry. And Teddy Oyama said Gwyneth Paltrow, but in reality it's just blowing my mind. She would insist that we all attend her hot yoga class. She would get people to do it by putting them on the clock. Wow. She would pinch your arm if she didn't like what you were saying to a customer. I had to share a room with her at a conference. She slept naked. She got so drunk she went to hang out with a random couple in their room, came back and puked all over our room. She would climb ladders in front of customers while wearing tiny dresses. So on and so on and so on.
This sounds like a miserable person.
I like that the person edits to go on to say, I worked at a fancy bath bomb store in the UK. No, she was not my type. My type is men. Dia, a bath bomb store, bro. I hope they're doing work online, because how does a place like that stay open? Y'all got foot traffic for hoes coming in looking for bath bombs, Dia? Like, God, the writing's on the wall. Just the description of this place. I don't know what to say. As we continue up this list, we're at number 5. She was a lady in her 50s. We worked at the doctor's office. Nothing was ever her fault. She could not take even the nicest constructive criticism and constantly complained about everything. One of the nicest coworkers ever often was the receptionist. No. One of the nicest coworkers ever often was the recipient of her blame. And because she never took responsibility, it was regularly the same issues that she never learned to correct. They bickered a lot, and after a couple of years of this, one day the nice coworker went to the car to grab her anxiety medication, and the obnoxious one went to the manager and then said to HR that she thought the nice one went to get a weapon to hurt her. Wow. She didn't even have a weapon. The nice one got fired. That's life, dear. That's life. Imagine having somebody harass you day in, day out. One day they're up your ass. You go to your car to get your anxiety medication. They go to the manager and to HR to say, oh, they thought you were going to go get a weapon. Do you have a weapon? No. Have you ever been seen with a weapon? No. They can't prove shit. But you're getting fired now. Because all some bitch had to do was squawk. And women want equality. Nobody will believe a nigga if he says some shit like that in the workplace. You would need to be shot before they believe you. Oh, he shot me. He got a gun. I don't see no gun, man. Prove it, man. Man, you probably just bleeding because you need some more fiber in your diet or something. If it was a man, though. Dear. The nice one got fired. I was absolutely shocked. Any lingering respect I had for her was gone. I've had a lot of jobs, met some shitty people, but she was the most stressful nightmare who could boo-hoo her way into getting pity parties on cue. You mean a woman, nigga? Jesus. You wanna know what my favorite aspect of The Office was? That Mindy, playing Kelly Kapoor, was written to say, I'll just say that he touched me. You know what I mean? I'll just pretend to be pregnant. I'm not really pregnant, though. That's what females do. That is socially acceptable. That's fine. You know? Fucking people over like that. We live in a world where some people are cool with shit as long as you just be honest and real and tell them, man. But y'all can't even do that. For y'all, the thrill is doing what you know you're not supposed to do. It's fucked up when other people do it, but it's okay for y'all. Because you can flex how powerful and in control you are. You go, girl. Take back that control. Or guy, becoming girl. You go, guy. Who's ready for that? Do ya? Oh my god, no. PB&J has arrived when when the mood had become sour because of these horrible stories. I really don't like the idea of somebody who was anxious being fired because of some tyrant in the workplace. And much like the first entry we read, some of these women could just be old, lonely, miserable, sad, threatened, you know what I mean? By younger women, by fuller women, by women with educations, by women with something to offer. Maybe these people should be their motivators, but they're also hindrances, roadblocks. That's not fair. Number 4, I had an assistant who plotted to get me fired and take my job. Some of my coworkers let me know because he tried to get them on board with it. This mutiny. Eventually, due to the politics, I was demoted but asked to be put on the shift relieving him. After being relieved by phone a couple of times, I intentionally came in 4 hours early and he was nowhere on site. I still got a call from him when he should have relieved me, like he was still on site. I let the guards know, they videotaped him, and I got him fired. Some people are so bold. You were getting your way. All you had to do was jump through the fucking hoops and fulfill your obligations. You couldn't even be bothered to do that. God damn. And it's not just like cut of the mill or run of the mill ignorance or incompetence as far as I'm concerned. You have a phone that you know is constantly recording you. Your phone can take video. You should assume that pretty much anywhere has cameras, if not devices that are recording you at all times. So you're thinking you can just fuck off work for an explosive amount of time and nobody's going to notice?
Yep, some people think
You're organizing people getting fired and you think that everybody's going to have your back, bro? People are going to remember this, even if they want to group up with you to get somebody fired because the enemy of their enemy is their friend. When they get that piece moved off the board, what's to stop them from coming for your bitch ass? Especially now that they're understanding, whoa, if we go about it this way, it will be successful. And your bitch ass can't even be bothered to be on the clock. My God, man, some of these people are wild as hell. Number 3. We had a system administrator who would come into work and run his real estate business from his desk while he was supposed to be working, the whole time coughing and sneezing and sniffling constantly. We used to call him Itchy. He would also call his friends and family and have hours-long conversations with them while we had to listen. Yeah, wild. Why put up with this? The way that I think of it is this. Say I'm in the workplace, say I'm single, say I'm trying to get my dick sucked. Surely the girls in the office would be getting wet, Dia, at somebody telling somebody to shut the fuck up when they're on that bullshit, right? So, where are the men, Dia? Where have all the men gone? Are you trying to tell me that there's no... Did the music just chip? What was that? That was interesting. Anyway, are you trying to tell me that there's only women and trans women in your office, Dia? There are no real, aggressive, testosterone, wild, crazy, with anger men, Dia? Dia, answer my questions about this hypothetical office. We used to call the guy Itchy. He would also call friends and family and have hours-long conversations, and we had to listen. He picked up the nickname Thanksgiving Dinner Guy for using the break room to cook entire meals that wouldn't be out of place at a family gathering. One of the offices in another building, or in another wing of the building, had a sheet by the door for people to log when they saw him and what he was cooking that day. He didn't like any of us and left books like Jerks at Work on his desk. Oh, wow. You know, what a manly man. You know? If you're gonna be passive aggressive, don't be aggressive at all. Because it will only diminish your standing. It'll make you look like a bitch. You got something to say, fuck boy? You know what I mean? People being jerks at work. Bro, leave some notes while you're at it. You know what I mean? What a fucking loser. When he finally did get fired, they found out that he never did any of his system administrator work. What you mean found out? Some of y'all people really do know nothing about computers. Oh, dear. There were no backups, no password changes, no log monitoring. What do I even say to this? Seraphim Bear says, Kyle, the men went on a treasure hunt to find secret and rare cigarettes. Well, in the UK, they have another word for cigarettes. And I imagine that that's the iteration of this thing that you've said that makes the most sense. FC Nader says, missed the Fortnite stream. Did you like the new season, Kyle? I very much liked it. I look forward to playing more of it tonight. And I hope that you all have a wild time in it. Since it's free, you can try that out. Also, I recorded that. There was a video of me playing it earlier, so you can get into it and see just how gay my reactions are because I'm such a little boy, apparently. Number 2 on this list. I had a 50-year-old colleague who would message young women on sugar baby apps and rub one out over his trousers. Even my computer can't handle it. Even my computer can't handle it. For real. I'm so sorry. Gross, you know? It would be hot if it was me, but it's not. I saw him blow. What? What? You're a man. You can read it. I saw him blow his load in the open office. He sat next to me. Kept on happening. Reported it. He said he had a genital rash, but admitted to messaging people on social media. I got in trouble for my accusation? Fast forward 8 months, he's sitting opposite me now. He starts rubbing one out in the open office again. I record him, showed my manager, and he was finally fired. He was a cunt too. It just sucks that this man is actually doing what I'm telling people to do, which is to make sure you charge your phone and get it done, because otherwise, nobody's gonna believe you, bro. Nobody's going to believe you. And even when they say that they believe you, they may just be going along with you. Maybe they hate the person you're accusing. So it's just easier to go along with you. I am disgusted by this whole list, boy. I thought this was going to be lighthearted. I don't know why. I just thought it would be funny. Number 1 on this list, I quit smoking due to a coworker that would follow me to every smoke break to talk about their problems when I needed some goddamn me time. It's been 3 years, and I still haven't bothered to pick the habit back up. Why is the encoder freaking out? Is something going on the computer? Yeah, something is. Give me 1 second. Oh, no way. Could that be the truth? I'm wondering if there's a Did I say thank you to Michelle Dia? No, I must have been in the middle of talking about something stupid. So I wanted to thank Michelle, who sent Dia a birthday gift, but also sent me a bag that said, well, I have it right here. So let me read it. The bag says, "The true Marvel Avengers reviewer." Just so everybody knows what time it is, Tia. How you feel about that?
How do you feel about what?
How you feel about my bag that lets everybody know that I'm the true...
I told you that I love it. It's very fitting.
This computer is under siege right now, and I'm not sure what's causing that. Either way, I do hope everybody's having a wonderful day and that things have been making sense. What I should open up is that corny-ass game. See what I can mix up in there. Nah. Encoding overloaded, like I'm not doing anything. Seraphin says Microsoft Game Pass, you reminded in the beginning. What I wanted to talk about was somebody mentioning how there was a likelihood that Microsoft could acquire Sega, which sounds ridiculous, but there's a possibility it could. We've seen wilder things happening. I think I know what's up now. For some reason, I'm having some sort of weird, let's call them desktop issues. Wait a minute, did YNK donate earlier? Thank you, YNK, if you're still here. I think that my alerts thing was having very weird issues, so I turned it off for a little bit. But if I can go back into Streamlabs and then hit the donations, I can get that working as it should be. Dia.
Yep.
That music is so heroic, you better chill. Let me put on something a little easier. Alright, whatever. Downslash is asking what I think of the new season of Fortnite. I haven't played it enough to know, but I do like what they're doing. I enjoyed the opening little event. I do like that it seems to be, you know, a clash of the old and the new, and they're incorporating more, well, crafting into, because we've had crafting in Minecraft at like benches and when you talk to people, and you could use materials in the past, but now for them to have animals that are dropping bones, or should I just go into one, Dia?
Yes.
G-Van says, isn't the PS5's physical design supposed to diminish heat and keep it cooler? Bro, I wish I could tell you what the hell is going on right now with this computer when I'm this close to It took all that time to stop the disk usage? But why? Just doesn't get any more bizarre. Right, well, there's tons of places I haven't even been this match, so... And by this match, I mean this season, so I should check that out. Dia, didn't you say that Michelle wanted to play? So we got a lot of areas where it's kind of like rickety. That's clearly like supposed to be a well, but it clearly looked like a campfire pit under that. Have I tried out lockdown in the creative mode? I don't know what lockdown is. Care to describe that to me? Oh man, there's some up there. Right. Got a lot of makeshift weapons now. The funny thing is, they're all in the midst of the real weapons too.
Hell yeah.
What are you hell yang about? Were you playing solo?
Yeah, I won my first match of solo.
And Dia won a solo match. She's a goddamn tryhard, bro. See me, I'm not playing no freaking solo matches. I've learned my lesson, dude.
Talk about the Microsoft Game Pass.
Sorry, to finish what I was... What the fuck was that? To finish what I was saying about Microsoft and the potential acquisition of Sega, I mean, it would fall right in line with the garbage that they've had going on for a while. You know, I didn't expect this Bethesda thing. A lot of us didn't expect it. And now for them to say, oh yeah, we're going to be having some exclusives come to Xbox. And that's not something that's going to affect anybody for like a year and a half, but it's still sick, especially right now when you're seeing what they're doing with the Game Pass, which is, you know, by default, now the Netflix of games. And for them to say stuff like, oh, we're going to have Outriders day one on Game Pass. Game Pass is a $10 service, just like Netflix, where now you're going to have access to $60 games. If you just some people can try Game Pass for free. Not for free. I think for like $1, you know, for their first month. Come here. Thank you. You're in the cold. Oh, man. Dia and I are interested to try Outriders, but I'm not sure how long that game's going to hold us over. Maybe 2 months. I know the expeditions after the game take place are interesting and varied. Oh, I was coming in here to get the donation because I think Y&K... Wait a minute. If it's not in the donations...
Was it more of a, like, direct thing?
Yeah, I think it was independent of Streamlabs.
Oh, wow.
So I still appreciate it, Y&K. Thank you again. I don't know if you're listening to this right now, boy. So what's going on with you and Michelle, Dia?
Oh, I'm out of the match. I was playing solo. Now I'm going to the bathroom and then I'll try to get her to jump on.
True Silver says, if Microsoft acquired Sega, I'm hoping they don't make everything Xbox exclusive. Holy shit, look how fast that storm is coming. Can't hear you. What happened?
I said I thought we were playing with her off.
We can, no problem. I'm just letting you know, when you're ready. Mighty Quinn says, they should have kept their original studio. I used to play Asheron's Call, and it was great. And they killed the servers and fired everyone. Yeah, time is not kind to a lot of people. Sometimes it's better that the whole studio get fired than try to shamble on with the same name and be nothing like what they used to be. Well, would you look at that? I hope nobody tries to take it from me. I also hope that it's a rocket launcher. I'm gonna cry if it ain't. Just one of these weird shotguns. Cool. Was that an enemy? Nope. Teammate. Why didn't he open this? Bullcrap anyway. I'm pretty sure all these makeshift weapons are not the greatest, but the fact that I'm not finding anything else is pretty sad. Let's see what I can do here. Chest in here. Nope. Classic Fuji Ratchet, y'all. Why would you do that, Pug? Jeez, I don't deserve it. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, Chun-Li! Chun-Li. G. Van Arsdale says, do you guys watch Young Sheldon? You got the wrong people. I'm very sorry to inform you that no, we do not watch Young Sheldon. Oh, damn. You got the wrong people. Give me that one drink. Give me that one drink. I know that you may see an Overwatch. No, not Overwatch, sorry. I was just thinking of another gay game. Of a Fortnite player and just think, man, this guy must be lame as hell. You watch Young Sheldon, bro? No. Okay. Why would you do it? It's your fucking problem. Well, you know, my aim was bad, but I'm not sure that gun was doing anything great either. I wish I even knew any of where that just happened. Let's try the shotgun. Chun-Li! Did I just do 12 damage to you? Holy shit! These guns are not what I'm wanting them to be. What the fuck? Could I find someone, please? No? Well, how about I just fucking kill myself, bro? Huh? Put me in these weird ass spawns. Why don't you drop me into the action? Bro, if it's all over there, why spawn me so far? They broke that this season. They really did. Fortnite, catch the fever. Reloading. An assist. So the boy built his way away from me so that somebody else could kill him. Fortnite, catch the fever. One day I'll find a game mode where it's just like, hey, you want to fight instead of build? Why do I do this to myself? I know what to expect, and I still do it to myself. FC Nader. The primal shotgun fires way too slow. I want it to be good, but sometimes even when you get the shot, it's just crap. Well, look, it's not fast, damn it. I wish I even knew where any of this shit was. Take this 5 down. My god, we're doing this. We're doing this for real. I got one of the guys, but the second guy, my god. Just building. Surprised the thing lined up. I'm surprised the thing lined up. What the hell is this? I swore I saw someone there. What the hell? A direct hit for 52 damage? Oh, cool. I hit a guy twice for 52 damage each. And he was very much alive, baby. How many people are in this book? Oh my god. Well, I did that sweet 10 damage on him. I think I want this thing to be a combat shotgun. And that's unreasonable. Uh-huh. Well, I'm getting better results out of whatever this is. You know, it's just getting increasingly noisy, I think. You know? $19 damage. Sick. Hmm? Oh, it's Michelle. She's ready. Okay. Well. This was all very illuminating. Oh, silly. Okay, I thought. I have never fought a more effective team in Rumble. Is this what it's like when everybody's playing at the beginning of the season? Must be. My lord. I guess we'll just enjoy our incremental level ups and get our hot skins. Baby. Sweep it. Just sweep it. And sweep it. So Lara Croft at 15. But that's the lame skin. 22 is when you get the good one, Dia. Dia. May I interest you in the good Lara Croft skin? The good Lara.
I mean, it'll be nice to get her, but I'm not going to be using her skin.
You don't like her?
It's not that I don't like her, I just have zero attachment to her over the other skins that I have.
Boobs too small.
No.
Well, you heard it here first. Boobs too small. How long do you think that community skin will take to get in the game? Because I really want that for you.
No idea. Could be a couple of days, could be tomorrow, could be in a month.
Angry fish stick, please. I hate that emote. That's Squatting Dog's favorite? Weird. What would you say my favorite emote probably is?
Either gonna be never gonna give you up, or savage.
I used to really always be about this one. That was the Snoop Dogg one. And I used to like the applause too. Well, enough. Guys, I'll see you guys soon. We are burning up in here. Take it easy and stay out of trouble.